Yeah, it's all good. So, welcome to Starbucks Pod. And we are introducing you guys to, we're not in our dorm room once again. We had to come back here to see our wonderful dogs, our new mascots. We're boxers.
Just to clarify, our mascot took the day off.
Yeah.
So this is Brady, and that's Cash. I know you met them before, but Brady actually wants to be in the topic. Oh my gosh, sorry. Brady wants to be in the podcast. So what do you want to say, Brady?
Nothing.
Woof.
You hear that vibration in your ears? What is that?
I don't hear it.
Okay, that's better.
I think it's a noise cancellation now.
Transparency mode? Okay, it's good now.
Should we start over?
Huh?
Should we start over?
No, it's good. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Let's keep talking. So yeah, so we're coming with you guys. We're gonna be consistent. There's been a lot going on. So let's start this podcast off sweet and spicy, like how I like my tenders. So look, Oakland University. You guys didn't hear about us? Look it up. Oakland University in Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Located in Michigan. So NCAA. NCAA. Whatever I say, it's probably NCAA. Yeah, NCAA. Guess what? Okay, but guess what?
Okay.
Guess what? We're going to the dance. We're going to March Madness, and our basketball. I think we're the only. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're the only basketball team in Michigan, D1, to go to March Madness in Michigan. So.
That's why a little bit.
Oh, that's good. I can see it. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys that we just won on what day was it? We won on Tuesday. I went down there with the team for a business trip. It was so hectic and fun. We won on Monday, then slept in a hotel. Went on Tuesday, partied. We didn't party after that long ass bus ride home, but we partied when I got home. Wednesday morning. It was so lit. So I can't wait for that. I can't wait for March Madness. Hopefully we crush it.
Brady still cracking
Let's
me up.
go.
Go Grizzlies.
Let's go Grizzlies. Yes, go Grizzlies.
We got March Madness, and tomorrow, which is Sunday, we get to find out who we go against for March Madness.
Yep.
And since he is a part of the team.
Part of the team. I'll be going with them. So we'll see. It's gonna be lit. Hopefully.
Yeah, that is a really cool experience. I mean, not only are you able to go, but it's also a cool experience for the whole school to be like a part of that. But you especially get to experience it. That's amazing. So yeah, I'm really proud of our school and our team. So
I just want to say some couple things. So since we're branching out into this type of segment, I just want to say for my freshmen out there, my incoming freshmen or just freshmen in college, explore clubs in high school and college, because just being there at the moment we won, it was just such a good experience. And it's just college. When it comes to college, it's about fulfilling everything, not just for getting good grades, going to class on time, getting food. It's about being in clubs, making friends, like she was making friends, being social. It's all about that. With this, so when you're coming into your career and you know what you're doing after college, now you have a story to tell them. Because that's what's interesting, because if you're just going to college, sorry to interrupt you, but if you're just going to college, you just get good grades.
18, 19, early 20s, those are your prime years. So, I mean, of course, it's cool if you keep in touch with friends from middle school or high school or whatever. But, I mean, I feel like college is where the most memories are made. I mean, obviously not for everyone, but, that's what you hear. And I think that joining a club will help you, because I feel like a lot of people move to college, especially if it's, not close to your home, and they feel so lonely and depressed, especially because the college is stressful. So, of course, you're going to even have, mental health's going to be worse because of that. So I feel like having a couple of friends, it's not about popularity like we used to think it was when we were younger, but just having someone you could talk to. Usually someone in the class is good, but say you live there, you want to join a club or make friends in your building or housing, that's cool. Or say you commute, make friends in your class that can help you with assignments and stuff, because it's challenging and stressful.
True.
And you need to know that you're not alone. Or join clubs, there's basically a club out for every major or minor. So I think that's really cool. That's how you can meet people with similar interests, or go to the gym. I mean, even if it's not for everyone, you can make friends there. Also, just being active helps with stress too, and taking walks, especially if the weather's nicer out, stuff like that. I mean, you just gotta remember, no matter what you're going through, you're not alone. Right, Brady?
I was just about to say that. Good job. That was good advice.
Yeah. So I mean, just try to be social. You don't have to talk to every person that you pass by, but I just mean, there's so many kids on campus. You know, I don't know every single face, but if you can make 1 or 2 friends in your class, especially if it's a harder class, because that's what, like, I have a stats class, and sometimes I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't know what's going on. When I have a couple of friends I talk to and I realize, like, I'm not the only one, I just kind of boost my self-esteem. Like, you know, like, it's either the teacher or the material, and if you have good of both, good both, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky, but if you have bad teacher and, like, hard material,
Yeah, it's pretty.
it's so hard.
Yeah,
but
everybody's gonna get through it.
That's all I have to say. Like, definitely, just figure out something that helps you get through college. That's a healthy habit. You know, you don't want to get addicted to anything.
Yeah, no bad habits in college, especially because it's really
you gotta be
easy to get off track. But
yeah, go ahead.
that's smart. That's good advice.
Is the March Madness on here?
Huh? Yeah. We're all good. Alright.
So
yeah.
sorry, I didn't forget, but it's just we had to refilm, so I didn't know.
Yeah, it's angle. Yeah, angle. It's really important that we like talk about this because back again to like the Oakland University basketball thing. We haven't been since to the NCAA tournament to the dance
since 2011. I want to say
2011.
But yeah, this is a big deal.
It's crazy for the school. Like everybody's excited. The president's excited. Everybody. So I'm really happy.
Where she's going.
Oh yeah, yeah. She went to the
Oh, was she there? That's cool.
Yeah, she went to the championship, so we should be good. I wanted a shirt though. Like I wanted a shirt and a hat.
I'm surprised
I was
they
so
don't
pissed.
give you one.
I was surprised. I think the dance team should have got some. The band. We all should have got one, but it was just the players and the coaches. But you know what? I'm not gonna be selfish because they deserve it. Like I ain't gonna lie, screw us because they played their asses off. They played back-to-back games. So if the OU players, if they watch this, congrats to y'all, bro. Love y'all. Y'all teed up all players. Probably y'all boys. And it's only been 1 year. I knew them. This feels like a great coach, like working staff, everything. So I'm proud of us. Hopefully we can make a run in the March Madness. A lot of teams are getting upset. Hopefully we can be upset. Hopefully we get upset with the. But also I want to start this podcast. I want to continue this podcast off with arguments. First, I want to say arguments in relationships are normal.
And I think healthy.
Yeah, healthy. I think they're healthy because
to an extent.
Yeah, because I remember a girl said I broke up with this guy because we never argued. I was like, well, that could be a good thing or a bad thing.
That's like a red and a green flag.
Yeah, you really can't diagnose. I mean, it's like what's pro-diagnose? Yeah, pre-diagnose of what that could be, but I think that's kind of a bad thing because if the guy or girl is kind of agreeing on you, whatever you're thinking, then that's kind of a where are we going? Where are we going with that? You know, you feel me? But I want to since we gave them advice about how arguments is normal, and that's probably going to relieve some relationships that are watching us. You want to do a segment of not straight up arguments, but. You know, we talk about something that we disagree on, and then we try to fix it. You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about we talk about?
I don't really know what you mean, but I mean I'm down.
So like.
Talk about something we disagree.
Yeah, talk about something we disagree with, and try to fix the problem.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Something I disagree on is he kind of claims that he likes to say stuff like, and that's how procrastination happens. And it kind of like really annoys me because sometimes I'm actually like it's not just I'm procrastinating or being lazy. Sometimes like I'm just actually mentally exhausted and I do not feel like going to the gym or getting my homework done right away. And just because I feel like sometimes you're kind of biased in that perspective because you're not the one that's in class or you're not the one with this anxiety. So you're just like, oh damn, she's not going to the gym. She's lazy or procrastinating. Like if I can, I will. But sometimes like I'm mentally exhausted and I put me first because for the longest time I would mentally exhaust myself and I don't want to. I do procrastinate. I'm not saying I'm perfect and everything, but I mean if usually if I don't do something I have a reason to and it's not just because I'm being lazy.
Sure.
So when you're like, oh, you're procrastinating, it really just pisses me off because it's like I'm going through something you don't see it.
True. And then my rebuttal towards that, because it's a segment, you can't lie to them. I'm going to say I disagree because when it comes to procrastination, if I say I want to get drunk, right? So my procrastination to getting drunk, right, is to deny and stuff, and then basically just killing the vibe off because I don't want to do it. You feel me? And I just feel like it steps to that. So like you said, going back to your homework, it's like I know I have homework due on Sunday, but you know what? I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna go on my phone. Blah blah. I'm gonna do these type of things, and then when it comes to that, I'm not prepared for it. It's like a test. You're not prepared for it.
True.
So it's always you got to take those extra steps.
I get that.
And I like that we have
sorry.
I like how we like that. It's perfect. Like I like how we disagree on that because yeah, you are right. Mental exhaustion and stuff, but you can always work around that.
So yeah, sometimes I do generally procrastinate, but other times you just say I am, but it's actually like a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But what's something that I do or say that you don't agree on?
I think that's all. I think that was basically procrastination. I think you got better.
Like,
I can say like back then you used to
pet peeve.
pet
I'm
peeve.
not like the most disciplined person, but I got better because I know that procrastinating just causes more stress, and I already have anxiety, so
Okay.
it's like
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but back then I can say so. Back then you used to get mad at like the littlest things, and like I used to hate. I used to like.
But I was on birth control.
Even back then, okay, it's still an argument. Like we're still arguing. We had this for years.
I'm saying that though.
Yeah.
Because I think birth control does affect women.
Yeah, it's even bad. Even with that, we can't even. You want to get on that? Cause that's probably something I want to talk about. Birth control.
Oh yeah, are we done here?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, fixating the argument stage. So you guys waiting for the part where and set to the side, and you should plan things out first. And she said, it could be like a mental thing. So now we're gonna combine those two, and we're gonna say, okay, but how can we?
Therapist Colin.
Yeah, how can we combine? Okay, how can we make a conclusion for this? How can we have a mental clarity and going through the I forgot what was it. Going through the advice of putting procrastination to the side. So what we'll say is, you know what? I know we're arguing, but you had good points. I had good points.
Oh yeah.
How about we take a
I
week off? Oh, okay. How about we take a week off to yourself and then use my advice? But yeah, go ahead.
Or you could compromise, like hear both of each other out. Like
yeah.
I feel like you don't have to agree with your partner, but at least understand where they're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we have stubborn mindsets sometimes, but I feel like it's really important that you hear your partner out, because if something's consistently coming up in an argument, it's bothering them, and I feel like healthier relationships get through things, and there's gonna be obstacles in life. Nothing's a perfect smooth ride.
Yep.
If it was, it'd be too easy. So just remember that as long as it's not about constantly disagreeing on something, and yeah, that's my thing. So definitely just listen to both sides, and
good state.
it's not wrong. I mean, it's okay, and I think it's good to admit you're wrong. And it's hard to. I hate admitting when I'm wrong, but you know what? Like, it is such a milestone. Like, it feels good.
Sometimes I just smile like, God damn, I'm wrong, but at least she's right. Like, I always think about her side. That's what I've been doing
I don't
lately.
even admit I'm wrong. I'm just...
What the fuck, shut up.
Yeah.
But, do you want to talk about road control? It's up to you.
It doesn't matter. Do you want to talk about pet peeves?
We already talked about that before.
Oh.
Trying to give them
That was a
some
while ago.
spicy... What's something
We
that...
can talk about birth control. That is kind of like a controversial.
Yeah, it's a kind of...
Okay, so, long story short, birth control, I feel like... I don't want to go on and on, but I think it's...
What's the pros of birth control? How about that?
It regulates your period, it can help with pain, it clears your skin,
Wow.
it prevents, or I don't want to say prevent, because nothing prevents, but it it lessens your chance of pregnancy. But the cons are that it's synthetic hormones.
Yep.
Anything you put in your body that's not natural is not good for you.
Steroids basically for guys?
I guess that's good. That's a good comparison.
Yeah.
What else?
Oh, I have a good...
The side effects are dangerous. The side effects themselves are all red flags, and
weight gain
I
is
feel
crazy.
like the doctors push it so much, and they don't even care. And it's just like a band-aid. But I think that's with any medication. I'm not against medication or anything like that.
True.
But I feel like it's just a band-aid. Like, I like holistic approaches where you find the root cause and try to do it naturally. Now, sometimes you can't do stuff naturally. Some stuff's out of your control, and I get that. Like, I'm not saying I don't like to take medicine, but if there's a natural way, I won't. Like, Like for anxiety, I don't
Best
want to take an
film.
anxiety medication unless I need to. I try to calm myself naturally, find something that works for me. But birth control, I mean, I really irregular cycles, and
Yep.
I still do, and it did help with that, like clockwork. But
Yeah.
honestly,
It scares you too, though. It really.
honestly though, like we had such like a hard spot in our relationship because I was not myself on that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad I got off of that because who knows how it would affect me long term. It could affect my fertility, and I just didn't want to take a chance with that.
Good.
But anyway, that's my
That's
take
good.
on it. Do you
Pros
have
and
anything to
cons.
say about it? I mean, I'd want to hear a guy's perspective.
The guy. Okay, I'm gonna say my guy. More moody. I guess.
It was like I was constantly
like I
on my cycle.
like I said before, the weight gain was crazy. The weight gain was like, yeah, like give this to a bodybuilder because they love gaining weight. They love bulking. Like not trying to make fun of your girls, but like the weight gain out of nowhere is like crazy.
It messes with your hormones.
Yeah, it's like off balance, but it's crazy. And back to what you're saying about the anxiety, I love the pitch you made because, like, to my professor, like we had to write that essay, and it's just like I was just trying to when I had to diagnose a client, I was like, I rather like instead of giving them medication, I'll just do therapy, and then down the line we'll see how that goes. That is
Because medication it might make you feel better, but it never cures the problem.
That's what I said.
You once you get off any medication, your problem's still there. Don't you want to figure out how to fix your problem? Like most of the medications Americans are on are because of weight.
Yep. It's like it's crazy, and you know what's crazy?
It's crazy.
The professor said, "Oh, that's not how you do it." Like
What
she
I mean
wouldn't go
by
over
weight
the
is like diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. Those are all factors by weight, and of course other things too. But
yeah,
weight is a big factor in it, and I mean, like imagine you lose weight, you can get off all your medicines. Like I know people have actually been told that, so I mean it's crazy.
yeah.
Like that's why I really like. Don't get me wrong. I'll take a pain pill if I need it. I'm not against just medicine anything like that. But it's just like if I can use essential oil or music or what's it called, dark lights and a headache mask, I will do that instead of taking Advil. Even though Advil fixes it like that, but why put that in my body if I don't need to?
Exactly.
But of course, once again, I'm just gonna keep saying this because I don't want people to think I'm saying don't take your medicine. I just want to disclaim that. I just want to let you guys know that try to find what works for you. Definitely do your own research.
Yep.
I'm not saying don't trust doctors, but I mean
That's
like
gonna be crazy.
I mean don't just take what's given to you. Just because everyone's different. I just wanted to say
that's good advice. But like when we blow up, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm predicting it. Like our numbers are going through the roof. I'm telling. But you know what's crazy? Like if we blow up, they will literally listen to everything. Like it's crazy when you're famous. They'll literally listen to everything you say.
It's so crazy. Like when you're actually an influencer, how much of an actual influence you have on people. Like if they're a big enough fan, they'll do anything you say. It's kind of sad actually. Yeah. Because some influencers are not a good influence.
Yep. Bonus. What I will say is, like say. Yeah, no, just keep it right there. It's part of my. I was playing with.
Driving me crazy.
I will say, like, before, like our pre-influence skyrocket phase. What I will say is the best advice I can give you is if you're trying to. I'm trying to give some good advice, like some like A1 advice.
I want to give a quote / advice at the end. We should end off with that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll end off with this.
Go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead.
I will say.
I like mine. It's a good quote.
I will say that. Back to, you know what? I'm gonna copy you. I will say when I used to work for Crescent Highline, I will be back in May. May my is joining if you're suicidal. I'm talking to you guys again. Hopefully, you guys probably miss me. Probably not. There's so many out there, but I will say quotes over anything. That's what I'm gonna put on a billboard on our door. Quotes over anything. It can be any quote. You can only make up a quote and just use that as motivation. That's all I'm saying.
I got it. One. Ready? Do not take criticism from someone you would not take advice from. My mom used to tell me that, and I never understood it, but it clicks now, and that makes sense. Like, don't be so hard on yourself, because it's kind of two different things. But I mean, don't be so hard on yourself, because like you listen to the negativity, but you don't listen to the positivity, or vice versa. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if you're always complimenting me, it might go like, "Oh, thanks," in and out. But if you're like, "Oh, damn, you look fat or ugly," that's really gonna stick with you. Yeah. So I'm saying like, don't take the positive things for granted. Try to remember the positive things over the negative things. And it's hard because I will hold on to the negative things and not the positive things. Well, there's so much more in life to be grateful for, and life's too short to be miserable. So just try to have a positive mindset. And sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes you feel like you're sinking, but I promise you, there's always going to be light at the end of the tunnel, and you're not alone no matter what you're going through. So the 2 viewers we get out there. Okay, I gotta stop saying that.
I'm predicting 40 viewers. This video. Oh God.
But honestly, whoever watches this and you make it to the end, just remember that Starbucks Pod is here for you. And yeah, and we got our substitute mascots. Chanel says hello, but she says she's not getting paid enough, so she'll be back. So. Satsy
Pompsy. Anyway, we're gonna
wrap it. Well, that's it.
Kick rocks. So
you say the most random stuff like every podcast.
See.
But yeah, thank you for watching or listening. I hope this helped or made you. I don't even know.
Yeah, you're fine.
Anyway,
we're gonna catch you guys. Starbucks Pod out. Let's go.